I'm recording this on December 2nd. I'm hoping to have it up tonight. I don't know if that'll happen or not. But Allen and Ginter regular doesn't come out till tomorrow. This is the Mitchell and Ness edition that went up on the Mitchell and Ness website, I don't know, a week and a half or so ago. It was $149. The regular Allen and Ginter was $129 on Topps' website. After I ordered this, Topps put this up on their website for $149, and as of today, it was still available. So really the difference, as I understand it, is you can get some Mitchell and Ness parallels, and you can get it's possible to get redemptions for Mitchell and Ness merchandise. If you don't know what Mitchell and Ness is, I'm not big into the clothing world, but they're a clothing manufacturer, I think. Maybe for sports stuff. Not sure. Probably everybody knows more than me. I know that they did a they put out a t-shirt or something that has Allen and Ginter stuff on it, because my local hobby shop told me about it. They said they had one when I started talking about this. That's really to the extent that I know. I think in the past couple of years they've done collaborations with lids, where they had some Topps hats, and then there was some special cards when you bought the hat, I think, special packs. I can't remember. It's crazy. But anyway, Mitchell and Ness isn't something I generally think about or know a ton about. I guess that's the thing to go for here. So I like Allen Ginter. Allen Ginter is one of my favorites. Okay, Chase exclusive apparel redemptions, essentially. But this doesn't say it's got the 2 hits guaranteed, as far as I can tell. So we get 144 cards total, 18 packs per box, 8 cards per pack. Look for exclusive Mitchell and Ness, exclusive Mitchell and Ness. Yeah, okay, so I don't see anything that says guaranteed hits, so that's interesting. My understanding is that the Allen and Ginter boxes from this year, the 2025s, which I have 2 coming tomorrow, will have 2 hits instead of the normal 3. Anyway, we'll see what's happening and see how this turns out. All right, so we have Perez, Jackson Churio, Al Kaline, Callaway, Sway Callaway, Radio Hall of Famer. Is that dude isn't he from LA or something? I don't know much about him. But anyway, if you don't know much about Allen and Ginter, you get a lot of non-sports related cards, which is pretty cool. It's modeled after, the old tobacco cards where they had this kind of stuff. They had, non-sports stuff and everything like that. So this is a Contreras silver filigree. So that's a nice one. That's a shorter, it's a parallel, sorry. So there's a black one coming up. So there's George Brett, old school picture. Here is Bo Naylor on the black border mini. Very cool. Then we have Wicked Curves, David Cone. So I sometimes collect these inserts. The Precious Gems pitching one was super cool. I guess I'll have to see what the Wicked Curves look like. If they're all different, maybe that's something I'll collect. All right, so I'll go back through these at the end and check for, to see if we can find any Mitchell and Ness backs or anything like that, in case I don't see them to begin with. So there's Posada. Looks like we have a chrome card coming up. Rogers Hornsby, Abrams, McCray, Reichel, Zach Reichel, Red Clay Strays guitarist. Then we have a chrome card of Ty Cobb. I love the chrome cards. I wish they would do it as a separate set, but I guess I'm all right if they don't. So there's, who's that? Gaylord Perry? Yep. On the mini. And then that is a Giants win the World Series in what year? 2010. Okay. Insert. So in Allen and Ginter, you're going to get all sorts of interesting inserts. I think there's lighthouses in this one. I'll probably go into it a bit more in the video tomorrow. Campaneris, Altuve, Nimmo, William Fichtner. I know the guy, I know the actor, I just guess I didn't know his name. Okay. The mini is a Mitchell and Ness back. Jimenez. Cool. And then we have a Pee Wee Reese. Oh, 2 minis in this one. We have Bishop, Andrew Bishop, a musician. So that's 2 black ones. All right, so these Wicked Curves, you know, they aren't really different. That's basically the same border, isn't it? Might not be something I collect. I kind of like those offbeat pitcher ones like Precious Gems and All Aces and things like that. Probably not that set, but who knows? Who knows with me? Tatis, Buxton, Rocket, Butler, Keenan Thompson, 2 minis again. Mitchell and Ness mini is Chef Reactions, Chef Content Creator, okay. And then we have a shark, Hammerhead Shark. Are these all sharks? 50 fish, okay. So not just sharks. If it was just sharks, I might collect that little insert. And then we've got another World Series one. That's the Angels from 2002. Is that Babe Ruth? Kat Dennings. Hyun Kim. First rookie card, I think. Kyle Tucker. There's our first hit, and it is Kirk Gibson. Game used piece of equipment. Okay. I love how they called that out. So the memorabilia contained in this card is a game used piece of equipment or uniform from an official MLB game from the featured athlete, but may not be from the event depicted on the image of the card. So what this is this is calling out all those people who constantly say that when the relic says game use or not from any specific game or event, it means that it's never been worn by that player or never been used in a game. And that's I'm not going to go on a rant, but that's idiotic. What it means is that it's not telling you which specific game or event it was in. That's all. And I love that they called that out here. That's pretty amazing. You know, Kirk Gibson, one of the most famous home runs in history, right? Pretty cool. Obviously, probably not from that game. All right, so we have a lighthouse. So the lighthouses are pretty cool. Then we've got a Giants win 3rd World Series in 5 years in 2014. That was when I was not watching baseball or paying attention to baseball. All right. Mason Wynn. Oh, is that our second relic already? Son of a gun. I think it is. Yeah, bummer. So probably not getting an autograph. Okay, so Oral Hershiser. And that's an Allen and Ginter back. That's what an Allen and Ginter back looks like in this set. Tony La Russa. Another Allen and Ginter back. Johnny Mize. We have a Wicked Curves. Doc Gooden. Blake Snell. And we have a Juan Soto. Yep, so it says the same thing. So that is great. I love that it says that. I really do. It drives me crazy when people say that. You know, probably not even worn by the same guy. Grr. All right, so here's Freddie, Alec Boehm, Duran, Felix Hernandez, Mike Schmidt on the A&G back, Biggio, Marcus Semien on the mini, and Wicked Curves Catfish Hunter. Kobe Mayo, Garrett Cole, Ripken, Rhett Lauder on the rookie, Rooks, sports journalist, Jimenez. Oh, there's a mini Chrome, and that's Ben Rice. Mini Chrome rookie, Ben Rice, very nice. And then Dodgers win the World Series in 2024. Cool. Oops, wrong pile. All right, let's keep going here. So I'm going through these kind of slow. I understand. I apologize. This is maybe my favorite stuff of the year. Pretty close. I like Allen and Ginter black slightly better. Hopefully they make all the cards black this year, unlike last year. That's, you know, maybe if there's a platinum anniversary, that's maybe something I like a little better than this. And you know, the Bob Ross stuff has been pretty incredible. But other than that, this is my stuff right here. So we have Mesa Jr. on the rookie, Stanton, Bogarts, Ethan Zone. Oh, Ethan, he was on Survivor, right? Yeah. Zahn, I think it is. Yeah, cool. I liked him. His head's way bigger than his body here. That's weird. Don't know if that's normal. Boyd. Another one with 2 minis. Snow. Brittany Snow, actress, with the Mitchell and Ness back. And then we have Yamamoto with a regular mini. And then here is a Yankees win the World Series in 27. All right, there we go. Jacob Wilson, Roberto Clemente, Bryan Cranston in a Dodgers uniform. Very cool. Ty Cobb. Here's a Ferguson Jenkins, Mitchell and Ness back. Phil Niekro. George Sisler, regular. And Sparky Lyle, Wicked Curves. Not sure I've ever heard of Sparky Lyle, actually. Coleman, Brandon Coleman, musician. Austin Riley, George Kirby. Romine, Andrew Romine for the Tigers. Ichiro, Robin Yount. Jose Altuve on the regular mini. And Wicked Curves, Fergie Jenkins. A lot of these Wicked Curves. Seems like either that or a World Series in every pack. All right, so Andy Pettitte for the Astros. Jackson Jobe, rookie. Matt Shaw, rookie. Sisler, big. Not big. Sisler. Why did I say big? As in not a mini. Clark. Denzel Clark, rookie for the A's. Roy Campanella. There's a Christy Mathewson regular mini. And Yankees World Series in actually doesn't say as far as I can tell. Does it say on the front and I just missed it? It says, kicked off their dynastic run in the 90s by claiming their first World Series championship since '78. 4 in 5 years. Victory in Game 4. Does not say what year. Okay. Whoa. All sorts of stuff going on here. All right, so we have another Chrome coming up. So we have Mattingly, Maddox, Drewski, Bo Bichette, 2 Chromes. So this is Kobe Mayo on the regular. Then we have a Long, Mark Long, Godfather of Reality TV. He was in the original Road Rules cast, okay. And that's a refractor, I think. Yeah, so we've got refractor up in the corner. So really the second parallel we've gotten. That's not a different back. There's the Kirk Gibson home run in 89, 86? 86, wow. Yeah, I thought it was 89 for some reason. Yeah, 86 makes a lot more sense. So Logan Webb, Keyshaw rookie, Christy Mathewson, Imanaga, Thorpe rookie, George Kell. All right, so there is a State Birds. So one would assume there's 50 of these. Ring-billed Gull for Utah. And then we have another Wicked Curves, Don Drysdale. Machado, Dana rookie, Fitzgerald, Michelle Fitzgerald, reality TV, 32nd season of Survivor. Huh. I mean, I watch all Survivors. I just don't recognize her off the top of my head, but I'm not one of those people that remembers really anything after a season of reality TV is over. Okay, Sugano rookie, Mitchell and Ness back. Rock Rains. Here's a El Matador State Beach, Malibu, California. So it's a beach in it postcard. Cool looking. Sandy Koufax on the Wicked Curves. We have what? Looks like 3 packs left. Brittany Snow again, but this time on a full-size one. Dansby Swanson, Soler, Frankie Lindor, 3 minis in this one. Schneemann on the A&G back. Verdes on the Mitchell and Ness back. And then we have a gold border Fitzgerald, Tyler Fitzgerald. And then win the World Series. This is 2020. All right. Last 2 packs coming up. Gallen, Kumar Rocker rookie, Murray, Shanuel, Arfin, Leslie Arfin, writer, artist. She worked on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Awesome. Okay. All right, so 2 minis here. Augustin Ramirez on the A&G back. Then we have a gold Pedro. And then Freddie Freeman Braves 2021. World Series. Here comes the last one. All right, Lotterer. Andre Lotterer. Endurance Racer. All right, Chipper. Arise. Drake Baldwin, rookie. Green. Allen. Ke'Bryan Hayes. And Yamamoto with the wicked curves. All right, so, I mean, I guess unless you hit a, you know, one of those inserts where you get redemption for memorabilia, I don't really see the point of this over a regular Ginter box. Now, that's of course before I open a regular Ginter box. I haven't opened any yet. That's just my off-the-cuff opinion. I did see a lot of Mitchell and Ness back parallels, but I'm not sure what those do for the, you know, they're not numbered. I don't imagine they're going to be super sought after, but, you know, maybe. Who knows? I'm just looking to see if we have any different backs that I missed. Sometimes there are hand-numbered backs in these, and let's see if any of the big ones had Allen and Ginter backs. Yeah, it just looks like standard the whole way. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's Allen and Ginter. I love Allen and Ginter. Pending the results of tomorrow, I think I would just buy a regular box of Allen and Ginter. I think they're going to be $139 on the top site tomorrow. I got mine pre-order for $129. I'm guessing it'll be $139-ish in your hobby shops. You know, it's Allen Ginter. It's a niche set, but it's an awesome set in my opinion. Give me a second. I'm going to go through the hits, and I'll be back in a minute to show them to you. All right, folks, these are hits from 2025 Topps Allen and Ginter Mitchell and Ness edition hobby box. So we got two relics. We got the Soto and the Gibson. Both are game used. We got this refractor of Mark Long. Then we have the filigree, silver filigree of Contreras. For the other two chromes, we got Kobe Mayo and Ty Cobb. For the minis, we have, for the golds, we have Fitzgerald and Martinez. For the blacks, we have Bishop and Naylor. We did get one chrome, and that is a rookie, Ben Rice. So for the Mitchell and Ness backs, and those look like this, we got Jimenez, Chef's Reactions, Brittany Snow, Jenkins, Sugano, and Verdes. And for the Allen and Ginter backs, which look like this year, we got Mike Schmidt, Mize, Oral Hershiser, Schneemann rookie, and Ramirez rookie. All right, folks, thanks a lot for watching. If you are new here, please click subscribe. I always appreciate a like and a comment on my videos, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.